All right, this is a video on my Blackstone report that I received back. My truck has about almost 81,000 miles now. I have the BMK-28 Bypass kit from AMSOIL. It uses the EA-026 and the EA-BP-100, which is the large bypass filter. They're both over 7 inches long. So that was the solution that was offered when I bought it, and that's the one I'm sticking with. Before we get into the report, the next time I change the oil, I'm going to keep the AMSOIL bypass filter because there isn't another choice. I wrote down I have 2 left, so I'm good for 2 more oil changes. And on the AMSOIL, there's a Napa 1459 filter that was a suitable substitute, which I may end up using because I only have 1 left. And so I was going to try it out on my truck next time I change the oil. It's the same thing, it's just your paper fiber connection. But that being the case, those are the 2, and I need to look to go order. This is a report I got back. Let me see if I can zoom in and we can read. Other direction, other zoom in, okay? We'll have to see if this works well, but it basically tells me that everything was a little more metal, everything was fine, and I ought to try 10,000 miles next time. And that's a maximum, I know, reading from Ford, that they say you must change oil every 10,000 miles. So, not being an internet expert on all of this stuff, that's precisely what I may end up doing. A lot of it depends on where I'm at when I get there. If I'm going to be taking a trip to Florida, you know what I'm saying? I kind of time that oil change. So basically I'm not in the middle of a 1,500 mile trip when the 10,000 mile hits. All right. So with that, you should be able to see. Let me back out with these columns and zoom in. But what they did was, for my first oil change back, I know I was doing, when I first did it, I did it about halfway through my maximum to get the values. That's what you see on these 2 columns here. This was the next one. I went almost the full length to do it. You can see the values there versus the universal numbers are over here. Stand by. Okay, here you have more of the information. If you look, there's some of this that I have that's higher than normal, be it the sodium, the potassium. Some of these are a little higher, and it's due to the arch oil. Let me zoom out. I use arch oil friction modifier in my, all my diesels basically, and gearboxes. Not gearboxes, but the engine oil for the Kubota diesel, tractor diesels, and my F-250, which is what this is a report, my Power Stroke. Down here you can see I reached the flash point, and I have TR here where I've gone long enough that there's a trace of diesel in the oil, and it's mentioned up at the top, and those are indeed the values, and everything looks good, which is why he said try 10,000 miles, which I'm going to do. I did install 2 brand new filters I did install the 2 brand new filters on this go around. And let me zoom in so we can read exactly what his notes are. And that looks good, so we should be able to do that. And then just go down the list. I'm going to rotate it slowly so you can see what I have. So that's it. And my next one of these will be at 90,000 miles. Take a look, it's just a rainy day here. And I wanted to do this and test out my Filmora Pro software. I'll be doing that next on a laptop, a Sager laptop I got. So thank you, take care.